comparing life in Ghana versus life in UK. We've lived like a major portion of our lives in Ghana, more than 20 years. We lived in Ghana. We know the Ghana system, and we've lived in the UK for some years. Probably you have about 8 years experience. How many years experience?
3 to 4 years.
Yes, 4 years experience, and myself about 5 years. So we can compare the life in Ghana versus the life in UK, like everything together. So I'll go first. So me personally, if I was given the choice, like to choose between living in Ghana permanently and living in UK, I'll boldly go for Ghana. I'll choose to live in Ghana permanently as compared to living in UK.
Okay.
When you throw the same question to some other people, some people would like to live in UK, because of their own reasons. So I'll explain why.
Okay.
The life in UK for me, I think it's just one way. They have already designed their system here in such a way that they've solved all the problems already in the country, and there's nothing much that you can do than just to exchange your time, like for money, or to go and work, and that's it. You wake up early in the morning, like 4:30 or 5. You get your breakfast and your lunch. Yeah. You be chasing your bus, start work at 7. How many minutes break do you have during the 12 hours? Like 30 minutes or 1 hour. You get home around 8 or 9 p.m. You can't even eat again. The only thing you can do is just to bath and go back to bed. Wake up the next morning, and the routine keeps on like that for the next 6 days, all because of the money. And by the time you realize, you're already like, what's the pension age here? 68 years. And
initially it was 65, but now I think they've added 2 or 3 years to it.
Yeah, and they are planning to even increase it from that 68 to probably 70 years.
Yeah.
So I'm just imagining if I can be living my life like this, same routine till I'm 70 years old like this. Look at cold weather and all that. Comparing it to Ghana, for me, it's not all about the money. When you argue with people will be like, oh, there's more money in the UK, there's more money in the UK. But for me personally, I don't think it's all about the money.
No,
I personally think UK should be for people that they are working in Ghana, like general nurses and maybe general teachers and all those people, because if you're a business person, this place is not for you, honestly. Comparing the amount of money you'll be getting in Ghana as in business, and then if you are just a general nurse or a midwife, if you compare the salary of a midwife, of a Ghanaian midwife and UK midwife, I think UK midwife is better in terms of salary. So if you are in that state, I think I would recommend UK for you. But in my case, I'm a business person. Coming here, I thought I'm coming to heaven. That's what I thought earlier. But I got here and I realized that it's just a brag, because it's just a brag,
like
because a hype, because
like
people were hyping living abroad and all those kind of thing, like in quotes they are in heaven. But I go here, I don't see it like that. There was nothing here, honestly. There was nothing. I don't see any life here. For the kids, I would say it's better for the kids, and in some way, education, because when you compare their education system in UK, like in a basic way, to the education system in Ghana in a basic way, not a high standard way, I would choose UK education system to Ghana, because my 5-year-old girl can read, but back in Ghana then time, I can't read at age 5. It doesn't mean people in Ghana age 5 can't read. It depends on the type of school they are going. So a lot of things come in place when we compare the health sector. In my case,
Ghana is better to me. Ghana is better.
Yeah, I would choose Ghana for some kind of basic health care to UK. In terms of critical ill condition, I would choose UK, because we Ghanaians, much of the hospital, like many hospitals, are not well equipped as in UK basic hospitals. Like wherever you go, all the hospitals are well equipped in UK. But as in Ghana, it will take you to the teaching hospital before you get all the equipment and you find. Okay.
Let me accurate you know.
Okay.
Let her learn.
No, wait.
All right, you come in the health sector. Yeah.
Listen, when you look at the facility that they have here in the United Kingdom, comparing to the facility that we have in Ghana.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we are to have that facility that UK have. Our health center is far better than UK. To me, because in terms of seeing a doctor, it's easy for you to see a doctor. Some of us in Ghana, some of us, me for over 7 years in UK, I don't know my GP.
Okay.
And sometimes for you to book an appointment, for instance, my mom came here, I think last 2 years, last year December, he had a critical issue.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened. It was Christmas. We had a dinner, we ate, and all of a sudden she fell sick. We called the ambulance. It took us 2 hours for ambulance to come. When the ambulance came, the ambulance was here for almost over 1 hour.
But the ambulance came, isn't it?
They came.
But let me give you, in Ghana, the ambulance system is terrible. There are no ambulance. They'll even tell you there's no fuel.
And you have to pay for the fuel.
Money
Yeah.
creates.
Okay.
Money creates. Yesterday you called ambulance.
Yeah.
Right? Now when you are driving to Open, you see about hundreds of ambulances being parked in their station. You
Even
call
in my
them.
hospital alone, we have more than 10 ambulances.
You will call them and they'll tell that they don't have ambulance. I'm telling you, my mother's case, they told us there is no ambulance. So they are arranging for another ambulance. When the ambulance came, even for her to get hospital there, whilst we were driving, they were still making calls. Said, oh, here is full, here is full, here is full. They took us to another place.
That's good. But in Ghana, do you know there are no beds in certain hospitals? Because I'm a midwife and
that's why I said
there are no ambulance. They did
when
when one of the presidents came, I do not want to mention any president. One of the presidents came in Ghana. They launched a big ceremony that they are giving out about 280 ambulances. But ask me, I've not seen any ambulance in Ghana. Like, it's, I don't know, maybe for the teaching hospitals, yes. But all those community hospitals and the district hospitals, it's hard for you to get ambulance.
Yeah, but in this case, you know,
here you got it. Okay, let me use my case for example. Yesterday I called the ambulance to come and then assess my little boy. But the thing is, they were like, oh, we do not have ambulances at the moment, but we want to assess your baby to see if he is critically ill. We are going to organize one as soon as possible. So the good thing is they called with their system on video, they assessed the baby and they realized that he do not need immediate attention at that moment. As a healthcare professional, I understand, because if they had done nothing about it, that they said no ambulance, you did not call to see how the baby is, in that way I feel like, oh, nothing has been done at all.
Yeah.
Do you get it? In Ghana, I bet you, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm living here, I'll choose Ghana all the time, but there are certain things I'll choose UK over Ghana, to be honest.
So for the healthcare,
I'll go for UK.
UK healthcare.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, you have
But
your own.
There are people in this country where anytime they need like healthcare, they travel out of UK to Italy.
To Italy
and to other places.
One thing, what I've noticed
even the
is
Romanians and the Polish, when they are sick, they fly back home to take care of themselves.
it's good to go back to your country. The fact that you are living here doesn't mean everything should be solely here.
Listen.
See, I'm paying NHS fee. I'm paying like over 4,500 for myself and my daughter. So you know what I mean. It's a lot. In Ghana, how much do we pay for NHS or national health insurance? Less than 1,000 Ghana cedis.
1,000. That's too much.
That's too much.
That's even too much.
50 Ghana
Even
cedis.
50 Ghana cedis.
For the whole year.
You heard him.
For the whole year.
So it's in a way, I think they prioritizes kids and the aged. We the youth, forget about it. You're not going to get
Go and take
appointments.
paracetamol and
Go
drink
take
water.
The first thing they will ask you, if you see your GP, if you go to the hospital, anybody that you see in the hospital, after you've told them my heart, my head, my kidney, did you take paracetamol? That's the first.
Yeah.
If not, okay.
Have some rest.
Have some rest. Go and take paracetamol. My argument is that UK, they've built their system already.
Yeah.
That's why I said the kind of facilities that United Kingdom have.
Yeah.
If Ghana have about 50% of it, the problem that you are seeing now,
Yeah.
you never see them anymore.
Then it's our leaders. What do you think?
Yeah, politically, our leaders are making wrong decisions. Because if me, like I said, my mom was in Ghana. She had, I think I said, about 10 times before she came here.
In Ghana.
In Ghana. Now over here, for her to get a is something else. You get it. We've been trying to book for an appointment and we don't know what's going on in the system. But like I said, if it was Ghana, even the government hospitals, as soon as you go there, if you go there to do it, okay, let's compare the emergency. You've not been to the emergency before, but I've taken my child to an emergency. We went to emergency and we spent over 8 hours at the emergency. Over here, 8 hours. You know, which hospital in Ghana
No.
will you go for an emergency?
In Ghana, within 8 hours, you would have finished everything and like you go with your medicines.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So even though that's why I'm saying that if the facilities that we have
Yeah.
in EU, if that facilities were to be in Ghana, let me use Ghana. If you have about 50% of it, I think Ghana will be the best place to be. Because anytime you go to the hospital, there is a doctor there that you will see. Anytime. Emergency, especially emergency, even though some of our nurses are biased, but they are good. If they have that professional quality that over here they have it, Ghana is the best. And look at the facilities. They have MRI, they have ATC or something.
CT scans.
CT scans and other stuff. Ghana, some of the hospitals has it. But like you said, it's very expensive. But I believe that, I think now for the government of Ghana is trying to do their best by upgrading certain standards so that even the vulnerable can go to the hospital and access those facilities. So I believe about 5 to 10 years, if our leaders are going to make good decisions and think about the people, I think Ghana will be the best. Encourage our leaders to do better.
Yeah.
If our leaders are doing better, putting up good facilities with everything that, look, this new Birmingham hospital, the one at Smetic, go over there. You can have restaurant, everything in there.
Yeah.
As soon as and everything is in there. If you are having we have system regions. If you have one of them in every region, that will be a better place. Because over here you can't access private hospitals. It's very well. No, can you? You can't even go to their doorstep and access health service. But in Ghana, at least it's same as here. This NHS, everybody's accessing it. Like I said, 7 years over here. I don't know my GP. I don't know who my GP is. The only thing I know the name of my GP, but I don't know who it is.
Maybe they don't do a face-to-face consultation.
Yeah. And even now, do you know that there's another system? Yeah, like you said yesterday, they said, oh, come on, let's do a video call to assess a child. How can you assess a child
on video?
Call,
yeah.
How can I assess a child on video call?
Yeah.
And they will decide whether it is an emergency or not before you can bring the child.
And then
I
don't even know. Do you know that, like, the thing is, there was one
you said you said at what time did the doctor call you?
The doctor called like 1 a.m.
Yeah, but you called
I called them around 8.
5 hours waiting time.
So how do you people expect me to sit down for like 1 a.m.?
Now you're changing his mind.
Yeah, like let me go back to my senses again. To be honest, like how?
A baby of 8 months.
A baby of 8 months.
8 months.
And you just saw the baby moving around, bumbly on all those kind of things, thinking the baby is okay.
That's UK for you. That's heaven.